Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train. December is here and it's time for all the Christmas stuff. It really is hard to believe that December is here already. Actually, it is kind of convenient that December starts on a Monday. It works a whole lot better for my planner. I'm that weird kind of person. But of course, December is one of the busiest months of the year for us. There's all sorts of like school things I'm helping out with, and then obviously there's Christmas. Thanksgiving was just last week, so there is a whole bunch of planning to do with that too. But I've got a few fun things planned for the channel in December. I think I'm going to freeze some Christmas cookies and then bake them later. I will be showing what different like holiday items you can freeze. There might be a Dollar Tree meal in here somewhere too. I'm not sure yet. This week though, there's a lot. There's a secret Santa shop going on at Allison's school where all the kids like during their library time will come into the library, and we like totally decked out the library with stuff. So throughout the year we go and buy all sorts of discounted like toys and other items and things, and so kids can come in and go shopping for their family and friends. And there's a lot. Like we have so many squishmallows and then just, little random things. So I'm going to be there all this week helping out, which means I'm going to be really tired at the end of the day. So I'm going to need lots of easy meals. Some of it I might be able to prepare beforehand, but we'll see. I was able to go to Aldi over the weekend and get all of my shopping done. So let's get into the haul now and I'll show you what I bought. Here's my Aldi haul for this weekend. They had a lot of things on clearance. I was excited to see some of the impulse purchases I made. We'll start over here though. I got a big pepperoni pizza for us to eat for dinner tonight. Also some produce. I got a container of these autumn crisp grapes, then just a bunch of bananas. Got some red grapes. Back here I got 2 dozen eggs. I'm using most of these in an egg casserole. Also some peppermint mocha coffee creamer. Then I got 4 of these small spaghetti squashes. They're pretty much like individual sized, so I'm making like a meatball spaghetti squash casserole or something with them. Then I got a bag of apples, then a package of just multicolored peppers for a dinner, then some spaghetti sauce to use with those meatballs, a bottle of hot sauce because I ran out, then a box of these miniature cheese sandwich crackers just for Allison to snack on. Then a package of flour. I'm doing a lot of baking this week. And then 2 bags of tortilla chips, a bag of shredded mozzarella to go in a couple dinners, and then 2 of these little snack packs. One has the pretzels and cheddar and Gouda, and then this one has crackers with cheddar. Then a can of kidney beans and a can of black beans, and then some diced tomatoes. I'm making a chili cheese dip for John to take to a game night, and that's part of it. One of the impulse buys, 2 bags of these pumpkin spice kettle corn. They were only like 50 something cents, which was amazing. I've had them before, they're really good. Also, I found this honey mustard chopped salad kit for 50% off. I figured I would eat that with the pizza. Then a box of the marshmallows and stars cereal. Down here, just a jar of salsa. We ran out. Some string cheese for snacking. Got a package of tortillas. I'm making quesadillas. Then some Christmas colored M&Ms. I'm making cookies with these. And then some chocolate chips. I was running low. Some chili seasoning. That's going in that chili cheese dip. Some Greek yogurt for my snacks. Cottage cheese. That's going to go in the egg casserole. Just a container of salt. I used up the last of mine. Another markdown was this fall-shaped pasta, which is super cute. So I figured we'd use it for dinner 1 or 2 nights. And then just a big container of the basically Velveeta to go in that chili cheese dip. A bag of frozen meatballs that's going with the spaghetti squash. A package of ground turkey that is going with the chili cheese dip. And then a pork tenderloin. I'm making the quesadillas are going to be pulled pork, So that goes with that. And then lastly, I just got some bacon to go with a couple of things. My total for this weekend is $117.43. I didn't buy a ton of like fresh vegetables. I got the spaghetti squash, but I still have some frozen veggies, and then my refrigerator is still really full from Thanksgiving stuff. So even if I did buy some fresh veggies, I just wouldn't have the space for them. So if I need any more, I'll go out shopping this week for more. And the meal plan for this week, I have chili on the list. I swear this has been on my menu for the past 3 weeks now, and every time something has come up, like we've had too many leftovers or just haven't had time to make it, we've eaten something else instead. So we should hopefully get chili on the list for this week. I'm also taking the last freezer meal out of my freezer, teriyaki meatballs. It was just meatballs inside with pineapples and then teriyaki sauce. And I don't know if there's vegetables with it. I don't think there are, but I put it in the slow cooker. I'll serve it with rice. And I think I have some stir-fry veggies in the freezer. I'll just serve that along with it. Next up, I have barbecue pulled pork quesadillas, something different from like the typical quesadilla. So I thought that'd be fun to turn into a blog post and a video. Also, the spaghetti squash meatball casserole. So you just like take the spaghetti squashes, you chop them both in half or chop all of them in half, and then you bake them for a little bit, and then you put like the meatballs and stuff in it with like spaghetti sauce and then cheese, bake that in the oven for a bit. So it's kind of like spaghetti, but it's spaghetti squash. So it's a lower carb recipe and full of vegetables. Then I'm going to take some of that fall pasta and then just serve that with some spaghetti sauce, maybe more meatballs if I have any left. And then I think I've got some frozen broccoli that we can serve along with it. And then for breakfast, I'll be making an egg and cheese casserole. We do have a little bit of leftover ham. I made ham on Thanksgiving instead of turkey because I hate dealing with the big turkeys. So if I don't have any leftover ham when I get to the breakfast, I bought bacon. So I'll put some bacon in there too. That's all I have for you for this week. Leave me a comment and tell me what is one fun thing you guys are going to do during this Christmas season. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Are you looking for easy dinners to feed your busy family? Click the link in the description to grab a free recipe book with 10 simple and delicious dinners that my family loves. Download it now and tell me what you think.